Get that Lil Wayne.
How's everybody doing today?
Yeah.
CTM Sports Live. Mike and Peel in the house.
Yo,
Hope
yo.
everybody having a good day today.
Yeah.
Peel been out there cutting grass. If you need your grass cut, REM, right?
I
Where
am.
can they hit you at? Where can they hit you at?
And hit me on all streaming platforms. TikTok,
What's the page you want them to hit you on?
REM. That's on Facebook is REM.
We're gonna have to put
Property
that on next
management.
time we come up. I'm gonna have
Yeah.
to put that on. Okay. We're gonna have to get them handles, man, so that people can see it, man. We got to put it
Yeah.
on. Yeah.
Yeah. Don't follow
And
my main page.
don't follow my main page. Don't follow that. Oh man. So today we finna get right into it. Let me go to my next. Let me go over here. Boom. Bow. Derrick Rose is retiring. He got out of his contract with Memphis. I guess wasn't no traction. I guess, and he no teams didn't call him. Again, he said, you know what? I can think I'm gonna just hang it up.
Mm.
So the question is, did he have a Hall of Fame career? What do you
Yeah.
think?
Yeah. I
Think he
mean,
did?
I would vote him Hall of Fame.
Not based on emotion. We just saying, did he have a Hall of Fame career? Not how
Yeah.
you feel.
Yes. Is Penny a Hall of Fame?
Penny made the Hall of Fame?
I want to say Penny, but
You sure? Did he
yeah,
make the Hall of Fame?
I think it's about coming up.
I don't
If
know, man.
if Penny had
Injuries,
a
man.
if Penny had a Hall of Fame career, yes, D Rose definitely deserves a Hall of Fame.
Think so?
Yeah,
It's gonna be tough. I don't know if he make the first ballot,
yeah,
but he,
he's
but
definitely a Hall of Famer.
the injuries, man. Those injuries, man, really.
Mm.
Because when you say he won MVP that young, Rookie of the Year, the MVP in Chicago, where he from,
Yeah,
man.
I would say he is.
Because I
But
think if man, it's hard. But what do you think? Like how hard? I think people don't realize how hard is it to play in a professional sport and not get injured. You
hmm
almost have to be a cyborg, man.
yeah, yeah,
You to
yeah.
not get injured because you're doing it every day.
hmm
You're jumping up and down, going lateral.
hmm
Um, doing that on your joints. You know what I'm saying? It got to do. Was he blew his knee out? Is that what happened?
I yeah,
I think he blew his knee out or something like that. Yeah.
he it was I think two of them was the same one, and
Yeah.
then I think the other one messed up, and I want to say it was ankle too or somewhere. It was like three or four of
Man.
them.
And then when he came back that second go around, he really mentally, man, he kind of just was in a different place. You can
Yeah,
tell
yeah,
he
yeah,
didn't have that same hunger like he had when he first came into the league and playing for Memphis.
yeah.
Things happen. Things happen in life. We're not even. I'm
Mhm.
not even finna get into it. We know if you know, you know. Was he dealing with stuff in the streets, dealing with them girls? Man, you gotta be so careful, man,
Yeah.
when you a professional, man, because people, when you regular working at Walmart or something, talking to girls, if it don't
Mhm.
work out, they don't care. They're like, man, who cares? But when you got money and acclaim and stuff like that, man, they gonna out you, man. They
Yeah.
gonna find a way to out you some kind of way.
Yeah.
That's just how the game go. I wish I could say it was not like that, but based off situations that we see floating in the news, it seemed like it's like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
was a baller though. I mean, I think he was too good
hmm
before his time,
Yeah.
and I think if he really would have worked on his mid-range jumper a little bit more, where he really just didn't rely on the springs. Because most people that spring you like that, they usually get injured, like blow their knees out, like you know what I'm saying, or they had those knee pain. Like Darius Miles, didn't Darius Miles have knee problems? Darius Miles?
Yeah. He was like 7 foot though. Yeah.
No, Darius Miles was like 6'8". He wasn't seven
What?
feet.
That
Yes, he was
was
like 6'8".
He had a seven
He
foot
was 6'8".
wingspan. 7 foot
No.
wingspan.
Six,
Easy.
but that dude could jump. I mean, it seemed like dude didn't even have to run. He could just jump Steve and dunk on somebody.
Six,
Darius
6'8".
Miles.
Come on, man.
Man, that dude was
Now I got
crazy, man.
now I gotta
He was
go
six
with it.
eight. He was 6'8". I used to play with him on 2K. He was six
Yeah.
eight.
But
No more than
then,
6'9". 6'8", no more than 6'9".
but didn't
Yeah,
he
look it
have?
up.
But his wingspan was about 7 foot, wasn't
Man, dude could jump. I
he?
mean, it's like
It
dude
was
could
6'9".
he
With
yeah, he
yeah,
didn't even have to shoot. It's like dude could just jump from anywhere on the floor and dunk. It's just crazy, man.
yeah.
I do. But D Rose, the way dude would dunk, like jump up, man, it was fast. It was like
No,
unreal.
it
It's like
was.
he had literally had some springs in his legs.
It wasn't a jumping. It was when he came down.
Explosiveness.
No, when he came
Yeah,
down.
yeah,
Oh, D Miles was 6'9" with a 7'3" wingspan.
yeah. I was about to say no more than 6'9". Yeah. You
But
know who he reminded me of? His body style reminded me of?
oh,
D Rose.
oh,
Who he remind me of? Kelton. Shout out to Kelton, man. He remind me of
yeah.
Kelton. This is who he remind me. I don't know why. He just remind me of Kelton, man. They was kind of had their bill, man. It was cow
Yeah,
muscles.
I can see that. I can see that.
Shout out to Kelton, man. I'm about to clip this out, man. I'm messing with him,
Yeah.
man. Shout out to Kelton, man.
You know that was
Man,
my
Kelton should have hooped, man. I know, dude.
he
And
did.
he just had a different kind of mindset. He wouldn't have took Coach McKinney and stuff. He probably would
Yeah.
have choked Coach. He would
Yeah,
have
hey
spree welled
man.
him, man. He would have spree welled him, man.
Yeah. Oh yeah,
Shout out to Kelton, though.
that was my alley oop partner. As soon as I do the move, I know he was cutting.
Yeah, yeah, man.
Yeah, but
Shout
yeah,
out to Kelton. But yeah, let us know in the comments. Do you think D Rose had a Hall of Fame career?
yeah. I think
Definitely was a baller though, man. I think those injuries, man, make it tough, man. Because if he didn't have those injuries, if he didn't have like a solid 10 years of work, he probably would have been in no problem. You know what I'm saying? It would have been even been a question.
yeah. I know.
Even with Penny, if Penny would have had a solid, he had a
Oh,
solid 3 years. But when his ankle, when Shaq left, his ankle started messing up.
I think it was 2 years after, maybe two.
That's
It
just
was
like
it.
with Grant
Yeah,
Hill. You know what I'm saying? With
yeah.
Grant Hill,
Now
you know, man.
Grant Hill Hall of Fame.
I don't know. I think the only reason they would probably let him in because of political, because he do so much other things too.
Yeah,
Grant Hill, I don't know, man. It seems like dude just people really liked him, like perception wise.
yeah.
He
Grant
knew
Hill
how
was
to play the
good.
perception game. Grant Hill, yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
Grant Hill
they both went to Phoenix and they played better though. When Penny went to Phoenix, he actually played pretty good.
uh,
Once he recovered from the injury,
Grant
he kind
Hill.
of played pretty good. No, Penny. I think Penny played for Phoenix too at one
No,
time.
they. No, I was saying. Grant Hill was inducted in 2018.
Yeah, I think Grant Hill. People liked him perception wise,
Yeah,
the PR wise. He had a lot of PR points
yeah,
versus a lot of dudes. That plays a part in it too. You know what I'm saying? Just a
yeah,
likable dude. I don't know what it was. He's just a likable kind of dude. You know what I'm saying?
yeah. Yeah. You know,
D Rose, I don't know. You know, you could roll the dice on that. You know what I'm saying? It was
nah,
PR.
nah. I think the only thing, well, is it was the Chicago background too, but nah, D Rose,
When he first came in the league, though, I
everybody,
mean, he was cool. I think when he went through that little thing off the court, it kind of, and when he came back mentally, he kind of was in a different place. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
You know what
cause
I'm
he
saying?
had did so much
Yeah,
training and came back, and
yeah.
then, but I blame Tom
When he
Thibodeau.
went to New York, like when he went to New York, his mindset was different. It wasn't the same
Yeah,
like when he was in Chicago. You know what
yeah.
I'm
I think when he
saying?
went when he went to Minnesota, I was like, yeah,
Oh my God, playing for Thibodeau, yeah, man,
yeah.
boy, yeah.
Uh, hold on. Penny is a nominee this year.
Okay,
Yeah.
I can see him doing it because they did go to the finals though. That
Yeah.
was first, second year, something like that. Him and Shaq, they did go to
Mhm.
the finals though. Do you think if they would have let Penny really ball out, they probably could have beat the Rockets, or just Hakeem was just too good? Because they really didn't have
No,
nobody that could hold Penny. The
mm,
Rockets, I think it was Hakeem was just too good, but because Kenny them couldn't hold Penny, man,
no, they
they
couldn't
couldn't
hold
hold
him.
Penny.
They couldn't hold him. It was just Shaq that was getting barbecue chicken out there.
Boy,
And once they took
boy.
Shaq out, it was over.
We're gonna talk about that too with awareness. We're gonna talk about that later on here, like awareness too. All
Yeah.
right, guys, we're gonna keep it moving. Go to the next slide. Jerry Jones ego. Here we go again. Jerry Jones. Well, guys, I own the Dallas Cowboys.
Mm,
Is his antics holding the Cowboys back from winning?
been
What you think?
it's been holding back. I want them to lose every game.
I make all the decisions. It runs through me.
Yeah.
I make all don't nothing go on without running through me. The bus stops with me.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Man. They said he got trained by Al Davis. They said Al Davis,
See?
was the man but Al Davis still Al
Yeah.
Davis though was
Eh,
I don't know what it was, but he was they loved him as an owner, but he let the players play how they want to play too at the same
Yeah.
time though.
Yeah.
The culture that he created,
Yeah.
Jerry Jones is different, man. He too controlling though. I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah.
But
Yeah.
Al Davis though, and he's always either they was like the people he drafted in the first round, they either be the fastest or they just be astronomical. Like when he drafted Jamarcus Russell. I mean, people don't realize Jamarcus Russell was astronomical, man,
Yeah.
but he just didn't have a work ethic though. You know what I'm saying? He
Yeah.
had the talent, just didn't have a
Yeah.
work ethic though. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? But yeah, Jerry Jones, man, I hope he don't run it because he actually got some talented players. Just I don't know, man.
He
I think he got to let his son start running the team. They got to get rid of their coach too, because that
well,
coach is terrible, man.
well,
McCarthy, he whack, man.
yeah. Ah.
No whack. He whack, man. Just let Jerry run over him, man.
You
I
knew
bet you
what?
got Jerry. He talking to Jerry in his head. Said, "What you want me to run, Jerry? I think you should run Zebra X 13Y and give the ball to Zeke."
Hey, what- once I saw them when I saw how they did the running backs that they had, or even just how they did Dez also, even though
Yeah.
Dez can
Hey
and
man,
see,
Dez kind of messed himself up. He
yeah,
took
that's what I say.
the PR. He didn't understand how PR work,
Yeah,
man. You got
yeah,
PR is important. You got to understand how they
yeah,
work, man.
hmm
And then he started declining too. Like when
yeah,
you on receiver, when you don't have speed, you just rely on,
yeah. He can't run,
I
couldn't
guess,
run around.
bullying the corners. That only lasts for so long.
Yeah, he
And I don't think he ran a lot of routes. You know what I'm saying?
man couldn't run
He
around to
just
save
ran
his life.
he run a go route, or he'll try to run a slant route to push the corner down or something like that. But he never
Mm.
really ran the route tree. That what I saw anyway. But
Oh, you saw
it was something else
correction.
I was. Did you see that? Did you see that live? What Jamie Foxx did? He had to turn it off.
I called a little piece. Freaking
You see
J.
that guy, boy? He got an MX missile for.
Freaking J. Freaking J. Yeah, man. Oh,
Now the
shit.
question is,
Oh,
Jamie, you sitting there listening to it. What happened when
oh,
you turned the camera off? Did you leave or
he
did you
said,
stay
man,
there?
I was on live, man.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Don't
Yeah,
worry.
you don't know.
Don't,
You know better than that. You don't do live like that, man. That was man. You don't do that. Jamie know better than that, man. Cause if somebody did him like that, he'll be mad than a mug.
don't worry. You on
You
them
know what I'm
Diddy tapes
saying?
anyway. So.
And he on that Henny. You know Jerry Jones probably was on that Henny too. You think Jamie was on it? You
Hey,
think Jamie
man,
was on
hey,
it? Allegedly. In
allegedly
that being
he was on.
Shanae, he walking in that being Shanae. Hey.
Oh
Or
no,
he in there,
it
or
one
he
of
in
them.
there being Ray. Or he in
One
there
of
being Ray. Hey, that's what I say.
yeah, he cut that off quick. Whoa, Jerry.
Oh man,
That was on live.
boy,
You know you can't be going on live around billionaires. Man. Come
boy, for real.
on,
It was funny with Jamie Foxx. Turn it
man.
off. Yeah, turn it.
Yeah, quick.
Oh man, all
Ain't
right,
that
man.
crazy?
Let's go.
And you recording.
Hey man, people crazy.
Somebody screen recorded the whole time. That's crazy.
So our next
Oh,
topic is the Lakers.
oh gosh.
Can the Lakers win with this lineup? D'Lo, Austin Reeves, LeBron, Hachimura, Hachimura, and Anthony Davis. What you think?
They'll win by 50 some game.
Man, get out of here,
They'll win 50 some game. They'll
man.
win 50.
So, do you still think Austin Reeves is better than Bronny?
Yo. Yes. I'm not
They
changing
need
my
to put
take on him.
Bronny at the two. They need to put
I'm not,
Bronny at the two, man.
I'm not changing my take. If anything, Bronny gonna replace D'Lo when he
Boy,
get to going
D'Lo,
back.
man. If he actually played like to his potential, they
Man,
would probably be better. They would be really good. But D'Lo,
man,
he be on some other stuff, man. He
D,
be on some other stuff, man.
D, D'Lo he's good, but he's like how Westbrook is. Like he's good, but he has to be on them sorry teams that.
Yeah, that's what I
that
say. Yeah, that's what I said one time. Yeah, he plays so much better on sorry teams when ain't nothing to
yeah,
lose. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
yeah, but I think it's all right. It's a few players that we added, but I think what they got have Bron at the four. At the four,
No, I had like LeBron at the three.
yeah, he's definitely at the
They
four.
got LeBron listed at forward. Huh?
Oh, hold on. Oh, they got Rui at the
Yeah.
four.
How
Okay,
tall is Rui?
Rui about the same height as Bron, like 6'8",
Is
six
it?
nine. Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
But
oh.
I don't think Rui has that dog in him enough to be like, okay, now
It's
if
got
he,
to be a reason. If I know JJ Redick, it's got to be a reason why he did that.
yeah,
Um, and because he don't do orthodox stuff like most coaches do.
mm-hmm,
He got a reasoning behind it. Maybe he feel like Rui don't need the ball as much, so he
yeah,
let everybody else flow around it,
mm-hmm, and
and
just get,
maybe
yeah,
do the dirty work, get the rebounds and stuff, and
yeah.
putbacks,
But
and
I
let
don't,
AD.
yeah. Yeah, I can see that, but Rui, I haven't seen him just crash the boards like that enough.
Mm,
Uh,
interesting.
Yeah, I don't.
What does he do good? What does he do good?
He when he's a, when he a threat. Now don't get confused. Now Rui can ball. It's the system. Some people are just system players. Like he got a nice jumper, but when he drives, he's tough to guard. He's just that big. Him and
Back
Bron
to
almost about the same,
life, back to reality,
but
back to
he
life,
don't have a dog in
back
him.
to reality.
He,
I
don't,
got that dog in him.
he ain't got that.
That lineup ain't gonna be no guarantees, buddy.
But all them, but like I
Oh
say, all
man.
them boys, all them, they damn their whole team is they pretty like young still. Besides AD, Bron, and D'Lo, and D'Lo is considered old now.
No whack, man. Call nigga Sweet Low.
Yeah.
Sweet Low. Ain't hit no nothing, man.
But I am gonna be
He a
I'm gonna
rat
be.
anyway. That's why I like D-Lo, because he a rat, man.
Hey, we
He a
gave him a
rat,
second
man.
chance, man. We gave him a second chance,
If I was the Lakers, I would cut him and just bring in Swaggy P, man.
man.
Just cuz, man. Bring Swaggy P back, man. Bring Swaggy P back, man. Yeah, he
Hey,
out the league. He's over with for Swaggy P, man. You can
yeah,
tell,
no,
man. His whole demeanor changed, man.
yeah.
He be on Gil's
I think he
arena, boy. You
retired.
can
Yeah,
tell he ain't the same no more, man.
yeah, yeah. Like I think a few of them players that they had traded AD for, I think they should be coming up on another contract year. A few of them.
Who's that?
I think what's his name is down in New Orleans, but
Uh,
what's his
Talking
name?
about Bi? They don't want Bi. They don't
No,
want
no,
him.
no, no. I'm just saying, like,
Josh Hart. He in New York.
yeah, yeah. But he's stuck there. They balling. Oh, who
Yeah.
did they get? Who did they get in the off season?
Ain't nobody important. Just role players.
No, no, no,
Expensive
no,
role
no, no.
players.
Oh, they got what's his name from look at
Still
my
ain't traded your boy yet though. Your boy still ain't got traded yet though.
the contract he
Levine.
got.
Levine. They still ain't nobody got him yet. They're like,
Dude,
man, trash, man.
dude, you is business.
If he was
Never,
good, somebody would
it's
get him. If he was
no,
good,
it's
somebody would
business.
get him.
You
Nah.
wouldn't. Nobody's gonna trade
Always
for
business,
him.
never personal.
Yeah, I can like, but hey, that I'm telling you, after that deal with KD now, owners they backed away from that stuff completely, completely.
No, I think he getting paid so much nobody don't want to absorb
Don't
that
nobody
on that
want to take on that
contract.
contract.
Like
Nobody.
you would think like somebody like Detroit would try to give him. You know what I'm saying?
No, no.
They can afford him because they team so sorry. I mean,
Hey,
he'll
man,
probably do
don't.
good at
Hey,
Detroit.
man, don't send my boy to the pastors, man. Don't send to the pastors, man.
He already at the Pastors. He in Siberia
No,
with Chicago. He in Siberia.
no,
Cause
don't
then
do
they got rid of
Chicago like
DeRozan. They gonna suck this year. They got rid of DeRozan. They gonna
that.
man DeRozan
Hold
kept
on,
that
what?
team
Hold
together,
on,
man.
what? No.
De, DeRozan went to the Kings.
Wow.
You didn't know that? They let DeRozan
I,
go. He
I,
went to the
I,
Kings.
I remember us talking about it, but I was like, damn,
Yeah, yeah, he went to the
damn.
Kings.
Oh yeah, he
Yeah,
about to kick you. He about to kick you.
yeah. Boy,
The Kings,
Sacktown. Boy,
they gonna be trouble this year. Hey, Lakers and
boy,
Kings again. Lakers and Kings
man.
again.
I
I put
don't know,
money
man.
on
I'm
that.
still out of Austin Reed. I haven't fully believed in Austin Reed, man. I don't know. He kind of
Austin.
remind me of Kurt Rambis. That's probably why they keep him. They think he like Kurt Rambis.
Nah, man, don't ever disrespect. Hey, Austin team like that.
Man, dude, like Kurt Rambis. He just got the glasses on, man. I should have got some videos of Kurt Rambis.
Don't ever disrespect. Hey, Austin like that. God damn.
Kurt Rambis. Kurt
God
Rambis
damn.
2K, man. Kurt Rambis, man.
You
So how many
could
points
have
you think
said
he gonna
Allen
average this
Houston.
year? Boy, no. Boy,
Talk
don't disrespect Allen Houston.
talk
Like,
about
don't disrespect
yeah.
don't disrespect Allen Houston like that, bro. Come on, man.
What do you have? What do you have?
Boy, you
3 good
being
years?
bogus, boy. You
Yeah,
bogus on that
three
one,
good
man.
years.
Who? Allen Houston? That dude jump shot was pure though.
Yeah.
You knew when he shot it was
Yeah.
going in. I don't care how many years you played was pure. Austin Reeves ain't shooting like that. If he was, I would agree with you.
Yeah.
I'm not biased at all. I
Yeah.
would agree with you, but nah,
But
he ain't doing it like that
yeah,
though.
he was getting cooked out there, man.
Who was? Allen Houston?
He was getting
Yeah, he
cooked.
was out there cooking
Barbecue
dudes,
chicken.
man. Allen Houston. Nah,
Yeah.
Allen Houston was out there cooking
Yeah, he
dudes,
was
man, on the
yeah.
wing.
Yeah.
Nah, he wasn't no
Yeah.
defensive
When they're
guy. I'll
below
tell you
five
that. Nah.
hey, below 500 team.
No, when it was him and Larry Johnson and Spreewell, they was balling. What you talking about? You know, remember Spreewell came there after he choked Carlissimo? He choked Carlissimo?
I seen it. Hey, allegedly.
Yeah, you
Allegedly.
bugging, man.
Nah, nah,
You bugging. No, he
nah,
did choke
no.
Carlissimo. That was
Nah,
proven. You know, he got suspended for
I
like a
know.
whole year for that. Yeah,
Yeah, I
choked him
know
out.
that. Man, that's still one of did you
But they said that he was provoking them too. That's another thing you got to control that anger.
yeah.
Because when you get some people when they get mad
Yeah.
for like that quick second, it can happen. I mean, snap just like that, and they could do it. And by the time you come out of it, you didn't already choked them. That's why you gotta be careful about how
Mm-hmm.
you manage your anger, man. Because it can happen so fast. I mean, and
You see
dudes
his
got to know when to
nephew?
stop. Coaches, you got to know when to stop too. He got
Yeah.
a nephew. His name's Spreewell too.
Yeah.
Is he
Yeah.
balling?
I, he remind me of the Golden State Latrell Sprewell. He that boy got springs though.
Oh
I
yeah,
just
Spreewell has
I just
springs.
saw a few clips. I ain't watched full games or nothing like that.
I
But
check him out.
he looked like the Golden State Sprewell. I'm talking about like
Yeah.
bald head.
When he went to New York, he was dunking on man. He was
Man.
doing some crazy stuff. He was giving it to Kobe one game. Kobe
Mm-hmm.
gave it back to him too, but
Hey,
man,
pause. But
he was good. He just kept moving around. He never could stay with one team. He was good though. That's what
is
kept
what
him.
he man when he turned down that money, boy, that hurt. I know
Oh
that hurt.
man. Ooh. Talking about I'm trying to feed my family. Well, good luck with that,
That
buddy.
hurt.
I hope you can feed them because you
Mm.
ain't.
Hey, you know
So
they had
it's kind of tough 'cause when you think you're a max player, you think you good,
he was.
and then you find out that you're not, or the team not gonna pay you. That's the tough part. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. He was a max player, but after
Nah,
after
not
that,
not at that point. Not at that
no,
point.
I'm
He
talking
wasn't.
about the incident. That incident is what. But he was a max player. Don't get it.
Nah, when he played for the when he's playing with KG, he kind of on the decline in his career. He wasn't a max player. Nah,
Well, no, I'm
no.
talking about before he made it there.
No, he did that though. He turned down the money with the Timberwolves when he was playing with KG. When they lost to the Lakers in the playoffs.
Yeah, he
That's
was.
when he turned down the money. Talking about I got to feed my family. Turned down. That was like, man, this dude crazy. And this is
That's
before the
good.
money was crazy like now. This is way
It,
before
no, he
that.
wasn't.
So
I would say he wasn't on the decline. He was still balling. I don't care what you're
no,
talking about.
but he was on the way down. He wasn't
Yeah.
in his prime though.
Yeah.
No,
Well,
he didn't have the
prime.
springs. He didn't have the springs like in New York and Golden State. He was kind of, he was more of the veteran kind. Veteran
Yeah.
Sprewell at that point.
Oh, you talking about
And
the jump shot spree well 3 points.
yeah, you know what I'm saying? He wasn't doing all the jumping around, going around the backboard dunking on. He wasn't doing all that. Oh no.
I don't know. He was doing that
He
in
was making
Minnesota.
rims. Matter of fact, he was making rims. He came out with the Sprewell. He was making rims.
Yeah.
Investing in rims, man.
Hey.
I think that kind of what got to his head because everybody was saying, man, I'm riding those Sprewells and stuff,
Hey,
man.
power up, power up, power up.
Boy,
Everybody was man, and everybody
he
riding.
couldn't afford the rim. And the rims were so expensive, man.
Hey, that
Boy,
was
it's
it.
a lot of dudes that got some girls just because of them rims, though.
Mhm.
It's a lot of dudes. Boy, I remember, boy, we
Man,
used to ride around. That's what my kicking the days right there. There's a lot of dudes that got some girls because of them rims.
they make at the spree wheel. Man.
Yeah, man. Ooh, look at his
Mm.
wheel.
It was, hey, Mike, it was
Oh
so big
man.
they had the hubcap spinners. They had the
Oh
hubcap
man.
spinners. Hey, man.
Yeah, the one you put on top of your rims. Yeah.
And the
Yeah,
hubcap.
3 6 came out. Around spinners. Around spinners. They don't stop.
Nah, nah,
But if you
nah.
had them floaters, them doves changed the game. If Sprewell changed the game, but when them doves came out, them floaters and stuff,
Yeah, they
them
still
doves changed the
riding.
game. Yeah,
They
they
still
changed the game.
riding.
Yeah, I seen the dude Ryan Wild Rider right there. He got like a Silverado with them dove floaters on there. Yeah. If I was to build a car, I probably would get some dubs. Just cause nostalgia probably.
Yeah, but you know, in Florida, they do that anyway.
Man,
That's
Florida,
all
they be
they
riding everything. Big donks.
do.
Yeah.
Those
28s on
folks.
everything. Nigga dude had 28s on a Honda Accord. It's like, man, come on, man. A Honda, man.
Hey, it's the South. Hey, no, but
Yeah.
no. Back to the story. Yeah, my
Yeah.
Lakers. My Lakers. I don't know. I give them 54 games, maybe.
Man,
50,
I give him that. That's fair.
yeah, I
That's
give 'em
fair.
50.
I give you that. I give you 50. But just with LeBron, you're going to win by 45. Just LeBron
Easy.
on his own.
30,
So I
32.
get it.
32, because
Yeah.
but I was just checking. I think this is the first year ever that I think AD played. Now AD played like 70 some games, 72.
Yeah, then he played in the Olympics too, and he balled out too. So
Yeah,
hopefully he take that momentum into the season. He just gotta stop kicking it. He won in LA this summer. He was playing in
yeah,
the Olympics. That probably what
yeah.
made the difference.
You
Being in
know,
LA in the summer, I know it's probably hard to work out
hey.
in LA in the summer, man. Ooh, I know it's hard, man.
Yeah, yeah.
Boy.
Uh, just on the weekend is
And then
enough.
Diddy locked up now, so he could probably play harder too. He ain't got no parties,
Hey
man.
man,
Ain't no
hey
parties in LA.
man.
Ain't no parties in LA right now. They shut it down. Ain't no parties in LA right now. Everybody laying low right now, boy.
Hey.
Man. Man, before I go did you see Luke sitting there, Uncle Luke was on Stephen A. Smith, man.
Mm-mm.
Talking crazy about Diddy. Like, out of all the people, Luke, Luther
Hey,
Campbell is talking about Diddy.
hey, hey, there will be no Uncle Luke slander.
Oh, man. No, he's
Uncle Luke.
slandering Diddy. That's what I'm telling you. The stuff he came out with, how he gonna do that?
Hey,
Slander Diddy, man. You know what
no,
I'm
hey,
saying?
no, it's different. Uncle Luke is different.
Ah, it's different. That's double standard. That's
It's
different. That's
different.
funny.
Uncle Luke was day raping motherfucker. I mean,
Hey, you never know. Hey, man, them
oh,
part. Hey,
that's what they was. I don't know how true it is, but that's what they were
what's
saying.
that?
It was like it wasn't baby oil. It was liquid X.
How do you know that? How do you prove
I
that? I
I
don't
didn't
know.
know. I just said I'm just telling you. That's what
You
that
been watching
was.
Shade Room. You been looking at Shade Room, ain't
No, no,
you?
no,
Yeah. You looking
no.
at Shade Room.
I'm just saying. I didn't. I didn't say it was true. I
Yeah, I know. I'm messing with you. I'm messing with you,
shit.
man.
I
Don't be so
just
sensitive, man.
yeah. Fuck
Don't be
that.
so
I
emotional.
hope that nigga go down. No.
You don't want to go there. I mean, if it's true, he gonna go there. I hope he go there. But if
Yeah.
people just trying to money and hate on him because, that's what's up,
But
man.
either or, if it was baby oil or goddamn me liquid, that shit crazy.
Yeah. Yeah, it's crazy. It's just money, man. Do a lot of things, get you access to a lot of things you don't need sometimes.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
all right, back to the show.
Keep on moving, don't stop, no.
And what did he? Got to
Back
get back to
to
reality.
life, back to reality.
So, life lesson when it comes to sports and life: awareness versus skill. Which one you think you should want more of? If you was talking to a
Uh,
young person, which
uh,
one you
de-
think?
Definitely awareness, man.
Yeah,
You
100%,
you man, you got to be aware of who you're around, what to
boy.
say, you
Yup.
know, all that, who your family is.
Your skill
Man.
is enhanced with your awareness.
Mhm.
If you ever played Madden, anybody that's ever played Madden, sometimes rookies come in and they're really good. They have like
Mhm.
99 speed, 80 strength,
Mhm.
or something like that, but their awareness be like 30. Not good. And
Mhm.
matter of fact, if you ever see that, go to practice mode and watch that person with no awareness, and then watch them and see how they play in a game. They'll be sitting there doing stuff. You're like, what in the world is he doing? You got to play with them that use
Mhm.
their attributes or whatever. But yeah,
Mhm.
awareness, man, will take you way further than
Yeah. Yeah.
skill will
Yeah.
any day of the week.
But you gotta have that skill though too.
You gotta have both, but awareness helps you
Awareness.
use the skills in the right way. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because you
Um,
can't. You can be one of them players that can't jump high, run fast, but if you're aware of the situation, be like, hey, I know I can't jump high, but if I go to the right spot or if I do
right,
this and that, it's
right.
gonna
Even
increase
in
my.
life, right?
Yeah.
Sometimes exposure. There are a lot of people who talk about things, but they never did it or was exposed to it, but they always hating on it and talking about it. Like, so
Hmm.
have you ever worked in that department before? No, man, I'm just saying. So what are you talking about? If you never did, you know what I'm saying? Ain't got no awareness about what's going on at all. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then sometimes you hear dudes saying, the system, it's the system, it's the system. They holding me back. It's like, dude, have you ever tried working there? No, man, I'm just telling you the system. Like, dude, like I've had more people that's not my race help me in IT probably more than somebody, but it ain't that many people like us in IT though. That's the
Hmm.
thing that they don't really tell you too.
Yeah.
But yeah, I've had more of the opposite race help me more than
Yeah.
anything. I'm cool with everybody. I got friends
Yeah.
of the opposite race. You know what I'm saying? So, but if you never been outside of Southwest, you'll probably have a different perspective. You know what I'm
Not
saying
race.
about life, awareness, huh?
Not race. Ethnic background.
Well, however you want to put it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's just more.
Tomato, tomato. You know what I'm saying? It's all
Yeah,
good.
you know how people
Um,
sensitive now, so you gotta.
I know that's why I'm wording how I'm
Yeah,
careful
you
how I'm
gotta
wording
word
that. Yeah,
stuff different now. But I know what you're
yeah.
saying, and they do
Because
too.
I
But
know too from awareness that a lot of times they try to say we don't get the same opportunities, but I will say too from awareness that a lot of us are not qualified on the other side of that coin. Sometimes you can get the opportunity, but if because I've been there, you get the opportunity, but you're not qualified. You know what I'm saying? As far as experience level and stuff like that, having that awareness. I went to a server job. I think it was for the state one time. So when I was younger, and I
mhm,
had got the interview, and I went in there, and they started asking me questions about servers and stuff. And I said, "Listen, I'm gonna just be totally honest with you. I don't know what you're talking about.
yeah, yeah,
It's like way over my head what you're saying right now." They still went through with the interview. Like I know I ain't gonna
yeah.
get it, and I'm not even gonna waste time. You know what I'm saying?
I,
But
I,
I wasn't qualified though. I knew it when I walked out of there. It wasn't nothing for me to be mad about. It say, "Oh man, they trying to hold me back, man." You know what I'm saying?
and I want to ask you this too.
Yeah, ask me.
Like
Yeah.
positions like that you qualify for. Like, how does a person be like? No, not how they be like. What is the thought process after you hear you're overqualified for it?
So here's the deal, right? What I found out, especially working in IT, this stuff happens a lot, right?
Mm-hmm.
Let's say you get a job, you start out in help desk, but you move up and you start working in like servers or programming or something like that, and something happened, you fall on hard times, and the only job you have
Hmm.
is going back to help desk. It's the only thing that's really open.
Mm-hmm.
I've had this happen. I went into an interview.
Mm-hmm.
Interview well. I even dumbed it down. The people who interviewed me, like HR, was like, "Man, this dude's pretty good."
Too
But
good.
the dude who was the manager came down. He came. He looked at my resume. He looked at me. He looked at my resume. I can tell he didn't say it out loud, but I could read his mind a little bit. He was like,
He's gonna take my
"It's
job.
something else to. It's something else to this dude. I'm looking at. This ain't no help desk dude. You know what I'm saying?" He pretty much was saying it. And
He
he was
do.
like, he pretty
He's
much said it so many ways, you kind of overqualified. Like this
yeah,
job will be like easy, too easy for you.
yeah,
That happens, man. I've
yeah.
had that happen with the state. They didn't right out say it, but like they'll bring you in for a job knowing that they have somebody else hired for it, but they have to interview people, so
Yes.
it'll be
Yeah,
legal, I guess.
yeah,
Yeah, it
yeah, yeah,
happens.
yeah,
You just
yeah,
gotta you just gotta take it. You just
yeah,
gotta take it in stride. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, yeah, yeah,
When you
yeah,
have awareness, when you have the awareness, you understand. You gotta
yeah,
take it in stride. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
It's just
yeah.
how to because a lot of times it's those kind of jobs that if you got the job, you'll probably feel horrible working there because of the culture sucks. You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying?
yeah.
And I would tell any young person that don't just get frustrated about not getting the job. To me, it was the experience about the interview.
Mm-hmm.
The more
Yeah,
interviews you do, the more experience you get of talking to strangers and stuff.
yeah.
Doing this podcast, like if I had another interview or something, I
Mm-hmm.
probably would dominate the interview. You know what I'm saying? The last one I had, I kind of did one time when I was in school and they
Mm-hmm.
interviewed me. I think it was at Dillard's, I think. But yeah, man, we was in there talking like a regular conversation. It wasn't even like a
Yeah,
job interview. It was pretty funny.
yeah,
Yeah. But yeah,
yeah.
you can be overqualified for some jobs. Like now, like if I filled out for a help desk job now, they'll be like, nah, it would be too easy. Like you would probably be in here like
Yeah.
twiddling your thumbs because it would be like mind numbingly too easy for you. You know what I'm saying?
And not
You-
yeah. Oh, go ahead, go ahead, go ahead.
But yeah, sometimes some people do use that as a way to not hire you too. That
Yeah.
happens. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it does.
I
You know what
I
I'm
know
saying?
you went. I know you went to the the entry level position, but
Yeah.
I was referring to like okay, certain positions like you probably like two or three steps down from the person that's really running the show, and they were like,
Hmm.
"Nah, I can't hire them because they might try to take my position."
People do that's
Yeah.
where awareness kicking in too. That happens a lot. And you know what's sad, Peel? That happens a lot with people that look
Mm-hmm.
like us too. A
Mm-hmm.
lot.
Mm-hmm.
People that look
Yeah.
like us.
Yeah. Yeah.
Um, man, you gotta learn like I did, man. I ain't
Yeah.
teach you nothing, man. You gotta learn like I did, man.
Man.
You
Hey.
just gotta have the awareness, man, to overcome it, man. You know what I'm saying? The maturity level. But it happens. It happens a lot. I
Yeah.
mean, I'm not gonna
Man.
tell the kid. I'm not
Wait.
gonna ever tell somebody that stuff don't happen.
Yeah.
But it's how you react to it and how you overcome it. That's what makes the difference. To having the awareness to know what you're going up against, because you're gonna go up against. It's not gonna always be good the whole path. You're gonna have to go
Yeah.
up against something. That's just how
Yeah.
life works.
Yeah.
I mean,
And
and then you know what I'm saying. You could get a job and you could be good. People not like you because you're that good. You know what
yeah.
I'm saying?
Yeah.
I've had that happen too.
Mm.
It's like there's no way this dude could be this good. Like I
Yeah.
can't believe it's not butter. There's no way. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Now they're not gonna tell you that it's the way they be acting towards you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And
Stuff like that. You can just read the tea leaves on the wall or whatever. So
it's same thing like it's all still relatable to even with sports, like even life after sports. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Those that do make it or those that went to
Mm-hmm.
college, is like, hey, it's gonna be a life after this stuff. I don't care how you want
Yeah.
to put it. It's life after
Mm-hmm.
all of it.
Mm-hmm.
Now, how you prepare yourself, that's on you. Me, I was fortunate. Every job I ever had, I was. You see the memes and all that stuff.
Yeah.
I was the one that had. I was stuck with the 50-year-old and 60-year-old people at early 20s, early 30s.
I've had my early 20s. I had all kind of jobs before I got into IT. Man, oh my god, everywhere. Like, yep. When I got fired from Red Cross, I worked at Walmart. I was on unemployment working at Walmart at the same time. Worked at Kmart first, then I quit there. Worked at Walmart, and then I left, went to the airport, And that's why I started working at IT after the airport. But before then, though, this is work regular job. That's why I be telling kids a regular job, that money ain't enough.
Yeah.
It never was enough. You feel like you was always trying to. You every time you think you swimming to the wall to the finish
Well,
line, it's like it gets wider. You're like, man,
yeah.
am I ever gonna get to the shore? It's like I just can't get out the water. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man. Only making $500-600 every 2 weeks, man. That ain't
Yeah.
gonna do nothing.
Man,
What?
it's and it brought out that hustling like dang.
That's what made me go to school too. When I
Yeah.
started going to school, when I started, well, definitely when I started working in IT, I think it was not at the state. It was a job after the state. When I started working at that job, and I started seeing the money that people was making,
Mm-hmm.
number one in IT, but in upper levels of IT. When I started seeing that, I was like, wait a minute, you could make this kind of money. Even the money that I made working for that company, I made. Like I said, when I worked at the ISP place, it was a
Mm-hmm.
contractor job, so you didn't have benefits, so you was making money straight up, whatever
Mm-hmm.
it was. It's like 60,000. Can you
Yeah.
imagine making 60,000 at like 24 or something like that? Man, I
Yeah.
thought I was rich, man, but
And that's
nah,
that. That
yeah,
was
you know
back in
what I'm
the
saying.
that was back in the day. Like a good. That's a lot of
but
money.
but man, and we didn't even blow it. We actually just took care of bills and had money, just had put up and stuff. We do stuff
Yeah.
like some come on, we could take care of it. And then
Mm-hmm.
when I got laid off, went back to
Yeah.
reality. went and started working for the state. Went from 60 to 40.
Yeah. Yeah.
And see, that's when awareness kicked in, right? We
Mm-hmm.
went from going out to eat a lot to barbecuing at home, going getting the pick five, cooking all that on the grill. You know what I'm saying? Like the
Yeah.
different pork they had and stuff,
Yeah.
pork chops, pork loin, whatever they had on the pick five, beef, making
Mm-hmm.
burgers, stuff like that.
Yeah.
But yeah, I've always been a utilitarian with it. When it comes to awareness, I always took that
Mm-hmm.
value to awareness, like learning about stuff on the house, learning about stuff on cars, learning IT stuff, and it all kind of tie together at some point, like being mechanical or
Yeah. Yeah.
having that engineering kind of mindset, stuff like that. Then
Mm-hmm.
having to fix stuff, because that's what I was saying. When they people say, but you get a house, they don't tell you about the other stuff about owning a house. You know what I'm saying? Soon
Yeah.
as you get all the bills caught up, that one
Yeah.
little thing, the on the toilet, the wax ring, you got to fix the wax
Yeah.
ring because you can't
Yeah.
afford to call a plumber, so you got
Yeah.
to do it. They don't tell you about that stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Now you got to take the toilet up off the floor just to put a wax ring. You get like, man, I
Like
don't feel like doing that right now.
that. Yeah. And like
Yeah,
you like I had to learn that the hard way too, but also I'm cheap too. And
yeah, 100%. Yeah, I'm
I'm
too.
not cheap, I'm frugal. I'm very frugal with my money.
Same thing.
Yeah,
This is
but
this is another way of saying it. Yeah,
yeah, and I had that that young person's mentality. As long as I got money, I could pay somebody to do it. Until I realized, like, you know what? Why am I paying somebody $200 or $300 for a 30-minute job, and the part
but
wasn't nothing but $30?
you know why people do that though. What I found out by working at the other place after the state,
Mm-hmm.
they used to tell me my time. Like
Mm-hmm.
I don't have time, but I'm making the money.
Mm-hmm.
Like somebody that's making 100,000 or 200,000 a year. I'll talk to people like this, right?
Yes, yes,
You know
yeah.
what, Pay? I be sitting there having these conversations with these people
Yes.
like we friends. It was funny, man. But they'll say like I could do it, but
Yeah.
if I do that, it takes away from me doing this, and
Mm-hmm.
this is what pay the bills,
Yeah.
and I make enough to where I can pay somebody. We just ain't at that point yet, but
Yeah.
and I had to learn that you have to get to that point, and
Mm-hmm.
then you can start
Yeah.
paying people. Like if you don't want to clean up the house, pay somebody to do it. You know what I'm saying? Hiring a
Yeah.
cleaning service. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But that's a different kind of lifestyle. You know what I'm saying? A
Yeah.
financial grade that you got to get to for
Yeah.
that can even be realistic. You know what I'm saying? So yeah,
Yeah. And I like I say, I've been around people like that
yeah,
also, and it's also like uh being around grandpa. I had two grandpas.
yeah,
I don't know what's called. Like my mother's daddy had been passed away,
yeah,
but the one that raised me and the one that has been around that was married to my
hmm
grandma,
yeah,
one taught me. a certain part, and the other person told me this part, and I was like, it's really kind of like the
So,
best of both
rich
worlds.
dad, poor dad, rich dad, poor dad.
Yeah, mm,
John Kawasaki. I
it's
want you
like
to get my book,
yeah,
Rich Dad, Poor Dad.
like hey man, you
Yeah.
read these books, learn this stuff, and then you get farther in life. But and then the other person like, what? You can read them books if you want to, but the real life gonna hit you. And you ain't gonna be able to pay nobody. And you don't want to pay nobody. You gonna have to learn this stuff.
We just got
But
to get to the money though to pay. That's the thing. Like
yeah,
make the money to pay. Yeah, cause
yes.
it takes so much time. You as you get older, you realize it just take up so much of your
And
time. Like with me going to school, working full time, doing stuff for my family, I realized like doing sometimes stuff it take the time. Like I gotta take the time to really want to do it. I don't be feeling like doing it, but I gotta get myself to do it, crank myself up to do it. I'm finding it more and more sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Or in order for me to do it, it has to be set up where I can just jump, do it, and then get out of it. You know what I'm saying? Like with cutting grass, my lawnmower, everything got to be set up.
yeah,
Go hop on it, turn it on, cut it, then turn it off and go back in the house. You know what I'm saying?
yeah. But
Yeah,
and the part they don't tell you about is like you gotta have two of everything.
yeah.
You gotta have two of everything, or because
Just,
you gotta be prepared for the just in case.
and just like
But
with the cars, my wife, we try to man have like all our cars paid off, man. We don't even
yeah,
like
yeah, yeah,
financing. We that frugal. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Um, man, we
Financial
went
freedom.
weeks without going out. We just cooking at home, man.
Mm-hmm.
We didn't went weeks. You know what I'm saying? And
Mm-hmm.
even that's why I say my wife. I was telling her on Facebook, man. She supported me through a lot. I
Yeah.
remember like the job when I got hired on at the college. I had to take less than what I was making in order to get in the door to get on the journey that I'm on now. I had
Mm.
to do that, and we talked about it, of course, but and
Yeah.
we had to make it happen, but man, boy, for a minute though, boy, it was suck. It sucked for a little minute. You know what I'm saying? We
Yeah.
withered through it, and having the awareness to know, okay, we have to downgrade our lifestyle for a little bit in order to get to a better place. Take 2 steps back to take 4 steps forward. You know what I'm saying? Kind of deal.
Yeah.
But it's
And
starting to pay off now, though. It's starting to pay off. Then, that's a whole nother story. We probably talk about that on the podcast. How I got to
yeah,
the
we have to
place
talk
I'm at
about
now.
that
But
now.
but yeah, awareness is definitely more important than skill, but you need both. But put more stock in your awareness though.
Yeah.
Whether it's like say, even when you going somewhere, I know girls be saying they be going to parties and
Mm-hmm.
go to a party. You got to be aware if you get a drink, it need to stay in your hand. Don't sit it down and
Mm-hmm.
walk away from it and then come back and drink it. Unless you want to be
Even
at a Diddy party. That's what
look,
happened. You know what I'm saying?
even around people, I would say,
Boy,
even
even
around
around
people,
family, right?
even people around, even when you're around people that you know,
That's
you
true.
still got to be like, dang. I always thought it was nasty. Uh,
Boy,
Taking your drink with you, like, man, I gotta use it. You know what? I'm gonna just go ahead and drink the rest of this. Then
I
I'm gonna
really
go.
the times I went to the club, I didn't even drink in the club before.
Mm,
I did it
mm-mm.
before. I didn't do it during. No.
But it's just
House
for those.
parties, if I don't drink it right there, I gotta make it. And if I didn't do it right there, nope.
Yeah,
I don't want nobody giving me nothing. You
yeah,
know what I'm saying?
yeah.
But
They ain't
yeah,
got me on
cause you
tape.
can
They ain't got me on tape.
not don't tape. You mess around and pass out. Don't know what happened, man. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I
And you
just heard
got
some wild stories too. I just growing up, I just
yeah,
heard some wild stories about dudes,
yeah,
doing that to other dudes, and man,
yeah,
crazy. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, yeah. That
Knowing when it's about to pop off. When you
yeah,
from the projects, you learn that
yeah.
awareness. Man, I'm finna go to the trunk. Oh, I'm out. I catch y'all later. You know what
You
I'm
know,
saying?
you know what? And you have to trust your they say trust your
Awareness.
instincts. Yeah,
Yeah,
trust your
instincts.
instincts.
Yeah.
Trust them, man. It's okay. Don't feel
Then
like
you
you
get so
trip.
good just about somebody asking you to go somewhere. You be like, wait a minute. He asked me to go somewhere. I know he got drummer.
Mm.
It could go down to any minute. You know what? Nah, I'm good. I'll
Nah,
catch you later, man. Go ahead without me. You know what I'm saying?
come on, man. We ain't gonna be there for about an hour or two.
Nah.
Nah, I'm
Cause some
good.
dudes, you
I'm
know, they
good.
always got beef with somebody. You can't
Yeah,
be caught with them because they
yeah.
don't care. Beef don't care who you with. When it's time to
Oh,
cook, it's time to cook.
hey, hibachi. Boy, you about to get.
Man, man, boy.
Oh, how many slides you got left?
About two more. No, one more. One more. What's up?
Man, what you think about all them players that's with them NIL deals and they choosing to sit out? Or have you seen it?
Okay.
Have you seen it?
Hold on. Let me see something. What my last slide? I think. Yeah. Okay. It kind of goes into that work
Yeah.
ethic or talent.
Mm.
Which one you think holds more stock? Work ethic or talent?
I mean, of course, the work ethic, but
And
yeah,
that's the goes with the players, right? They're sitting out.
yeah.
They don't have a work ethic. They just want the money. They don't have a work
No,
ethic, man. They
like
had enough talent to get the NIL deal, but they don't have a work ethic to work and get better
it's the
through
other
the
side.
good and the bad. You know
It's
what
the
I'm
other
saying?
side. It's the other side of the coin too.
It
You
is,
know.
but if you want to go pro, you have to. We just talked about awareness and how you
Yeah,
react to
yeah, yeah,
stuff.
yeah, yeah.
It's gonna be bad situations. You got to
Mhm.
navigate through that and try to find a positive. How do I get out of this? You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
now, are colleges gonna do it like they are gonna be completely honest? Probably not. They
Mhm.
probably not. But
Mhm.
if you're trying to go pro, you have to make a decision. Like, am I gonna let this stop me from going pro, or am I just gonna quit and lose everything?
Eh,
You know what I'm saying? It could be just that simple. Some people don't want to think like that, but it could be just that simple. Then just quitting and losing everything, or
Yeah.
am I just gonna navigate through this because
Uh,
some people ain't gonna get the preferential treatment. You know what I'm saying?
yeah. But
You just not.
and that's what I was about to allude to. Uh, if a person like Arch Manning, it'll be like, "I'm gonna sit out." That's taking a stand also. But like, listen, if we sign this, if you promise this, word, hey, come on with it. Arch Manning ain't had to play football ever again in his life. He's already taken care of. But for
But
him to
see,
do this,
what
hey,
I'm saying is the awareness to know that Archie Manning's situation is different than
different.
mine.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I can't play it the same way he played. His hand's different than mine.
No,
Dude
no,
got a handful of spades. You know what
no,
I'm saying?
no. And that's what I'm saying. Like, it was already players that that already set out. I'm
Yeah,
talking about like big time players, and it was like,
right,
no,
right.
you promise you this is what we promised. This is what you promised, and you signed it. Everybody signed it, and you know what?
Hey man, everybody get. You got to realize people get sell dreams every day.
Yeah,
They do.
but
They do.
yeah, but then
They
don't
do.
get
It
mad.
happens.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
don't get
right.
mad.
Don't get mad.
Don't
Yeah.
get mad
I mean, worst
when
case scenario.
when they be like, hey, the number one team, half the team is set out. Oh no,
But what I'm saying,
you gonna pay them.
yeah.
You gonna
What
pay
I'm
them.
saying is, the worst case scenario is I'm gonna keep playing, and if you don't pay me by this certain time, I'm just transfer.
Oh,
I'm gonna go
no,
where they gonna pay me.
we're gonna stop it
They can
right now.
transfer.
Yeah,
But if you
we,
quit, you lose everything. You quit, you
no,
lose everything.
we gonna stop it right now. Even though it's bad for business, but you shouldn't have been doing bad business to begin with.
But what I'm
Everything coming,
saying is,
everything
would
coming
you
to a
ruin
light.
your draft stock? Would you ruin your draft stock
You ain't
for a
running your.
short term? For a short, yes, you are.
No,
Yes,
you know.
you
No,
are.
you're not.
Yes, you are. Okay,
Want me to
okay.
tell you? Want me to tell
Okay.
you why you want me to tell you why you're not?
I'm gonna tell you why you is. Go ahead. I'm gonna tell you why you is. Go ahead.
In the past 10 years, you couldn't tell me not a number one draft pick. In the past 10 years, number 1 through 20, you couldn't tell me.
What I'm
Basketball,
telling you
bro.
is when you
That's why
do
I said
stuff
that stuff
and it
don't
hits the
mean
media, if you do stuff and it make waves in the
nothing.
media and story, that's called a
Mhm.
PR hit, right?
Yeah.
PR hit, right? When Randy Moss took a PR hit because they was talking about he was messing around with weed, he could have got
Mhm.
drafted by the Cowboys, but they didn't pick him up, right? Because of the PR
Mhm.
hit, right?
Mhm.
Not because of the talent, but
Mhm.
the PR hit, right?
Mhm.
There's a lot of people in the draft, especially NFL, they fell in the draft because of a PR hit. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
And that's what I'm saying. Like a team would be like, if you will do that to them, you'll probably hold out if we draft you. So why would we draft you in the first round? I'm just telling you how people think. I'm not saying
Mhm.
it's right or wrong. I'm just saying you have to look at the big picture sometimes.
Yeah.
It's not all about where you at right now. I had to
Yeah.
learn this. It's
Yeah.
sometimes it's about the bigger picture. You know what I'm saying?
And
And
that's 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 one of them things I love about the younger generation too. They not playing
yeah.
with you. They're not gonna play with you. Like no, I understand the bigger picture,
Long
but
as you know
my
what come with it. My thing is,
yeah,
long as you know what come with it, you good. You can do
I
whatever you want, but don't do it and then realize, hey, why am I getting drafted in the second round?
mm-mm.
Because you want to make
it's
waves in the
it's
media talking.
it ain't the ones that's already doing it. They gonna get picked. But that's why I say when Arch Manning did that, oh yeah, it's it's gonna hit the airways like probably
I was
like
like, Archie Manning is not like the average person on the team though. This is Archie
that's what
Manning.
I'm
Archie
trying to
Manning.
tell you.
And that's what I'm trying to tell you, like how awareness work.
Ooh,
Like if I was on the
ooh,
team,
yeah,
Archie Manning is a
it-
whole nother situation. He can leave that team and go somewhere else right now.
and that's what
Right now.
I'm trying to tell
Yeah.
you. Like this just happened like this past month.
Right.
If 5 or 6 players, they trying to tell you, hey man, they promised this, they didn't deliver, and like I say, the NIL deals they hurt and help too. But when you got a face like this, if a man say, hey man, they did me the same way too.
But what I'm
And,
saying is, are you gonna let an appetizer stop you from getting to the entree? That's what I'm saying.
hey, I
The
like
NIL is the appetizer.
yeah,
NFL money is the entree.
but
Are you
no contract is guaranteed, right?
no your signing bonus is guaranteed.
That no contract is
Yes.
guaranteed.
Your signing bonus. NFL, they always say like 100,
Mhm.
like when Michael Vick got it, like it was like 200 million, but 100 and something, 120 million was fully guaranteed signing
Okay,
bonus, something like that. Your signing bonus is guaranteed, and the rest of it is your base salary.
in five. Oh well, I cut it down. In past 5 years, who
It's
has got
still
to be?
more than NIL money. Your guaranteed money in NFL is way more than NIL money though.
Hey, I got to worry about right now. This is not guaranteed.
See, that's what I'm saying.
I I I
Archie Manning can
listen.
worry about right now because he has a
Yeah, but
backing behind him. But
you
other
have to
players can't do that.
you
It's
have to
other players on
stand.
the team that ain't gonna be able to do that. I'm trying to
Like
tell you,
it's
okay.
I don't want to say like oh that's the savior will do whatever. But what I'm trying to relate to you also is man, you got some of these top players. Yeah, they could have went anywhere else, and they chose to come here. Do this, and I'm like, damn, they ain't delivered yet. Oh wait a minute. Hey man, my mama still living in projects right now. This is why I signed this deal to come play with y'all.
And that's what
But
I'm trying to tell you. How do you navigate that and still be smart? You got to be smart. You can't just make a irrational decision. That's all I'm saying.
yeah,
That's all I'm saying. There are ways to do things, and you got to
yeah,
be smart about those things, or
that's
it's going to cost you. It's going to cost you
yeah,
more than
that's
the
like you
NIL.
that's like you signing a contract and somebody say, hey man, I know you got other offers, but I'm gonna need you to sign with this. And 10,
I
11
got a choice
months,
to make.
11 months go by, and you like, damn, why am I working at the pizza cafe when y'all sit up there? The contract says this amount, this amount every 90 days or whatever, and you ain't got nothing, and you working at a piece of cafe, you're rushing for damn near 1,100 yards this early in the season, and you want to say, don't worry about it. I'll pay you. I'll pay you. I'll pay you later. That's awareness. Like, no, this MF is trying to screw over me.
No, the awareness is how you handle it. That's a reaction. This MF like saying they don't want to pay me. This is a
Yeah,
reaction. But
man, you
now,
was
how do
already
you
aware.
now you can react, but how do you navigate it in a way that don't cause harm in the bigger picture of you going
Okay.
pro? That's all I'm
Oh,
saying.
because we stand on business. You stand on business. No,
But what
don't
I'm
play.
saying, you looking at it with Manning. Manning has
I
like you
ain't
gotta
looking at
look
it
at it
from
case
Manny.
by case.
I'm not looking at it from Manny. I'm
But
looking at
what
it
I'm
from the
saying,
other 10 people. Hey, it's something wrong if 10 people from all these different schools, top recruits, your top 20 recruits for the whole
mm-hmm,
year,
mm-hmm.
why are they sitting out? Why?
Okay.
And they
Just keep
telling
track
you.
of them. Keep track of how they handled it and see what happened.
Yeah.
Remember that dude left Colorado, Cremoni or something? Left Colorado, went to Florida, and he
But
ain't seen him since.
no, he his problem was he was already his mama was doing that. His
See, but
mama
that's
was
what I'm saying. Didn't have the
no
awareness. Like you listen
no
to his mom, he
his
should have been
mama
smart.
no his mama was already. If Dion be like, you know what, I'm done with. You know, you got to get off the titty sometime soon.
Right.
He
That's
didn't,
true.
but when you got young men, this is their life. This is their livelihood. Like I say, the NIL it helped and it hurt people.
But what I'm saying is, if you don't have the right guidance and realize, like, listen, the NIL is cool, but it's not the main course. Don't get
Yeah,
stuck on the appetizer when you can get to the
yeah.
entree. That's all I'm saying, bro.
I know what you're saying, but
But right, but
God damn it, man, I know it it seems too far fetched,
no,
but
I understand what you're saying.
but
I've
when
been in my
but
20s. I know what you're saying, but I'm talking
but
about
when
from a
you
40-year-old.
when you hungry and ain't nothing in there, I'd rather you go back to, hey, I pull up in a Hummer, and I know my mama got 20,000 to at least last her for this year while she go to work.
But you know how many players that went through that and their mama told them, baby,
Mm.
we're going to be hungry for a couple of more years. Play it out for 3 years and go pro. We'll
No,
be
it
okay.
that's not happening.
There's a
It's
lot of
when
players their mom told them that. There's a lot of players
man,
their mom told them that.
that's what they told you. But deep
Man,
down, you
listen.
already know. They're like, man, I ain't gonna get started on that.
Man, the bigger picture. I'm just saying the
So
bigger picture. I
so
had to learn the bigger
yeah,
picture.
so the player all them players in Alabama.
You said
all, them
what?
players, all them players in Alabama, uh, all them big name schools.
Mm-hmm.
You think for 1 second that they wasn't getting paid under the table? Shit.
This is what I'm saying though. When you when you sit out, you lose game film. Like you being on game film, your talent being on game film. When you sit out and then it starts becoming a big thing, now you're not on game film, plus you're making waves on TV.
Mhm.
I'm talking about I'm just trying to give you I'm not saying it's right. I'm telling you how these owners and people think.
Oh,
The business.
the business is
Always
bad.
business. Never personal.
I'm not saying the college is not going to get over on you.
It's
That
bad.
could happen. You have to think about that
It's bad.
before you even go to the college. Is this college trustworthy?
No,
And if it's
listen,
not, okay. I'm just
people
trying to
been.
say.
It's just bad business.
Right.
It's
But you
like
can't
say,
let the bad business stop you from having the
man,
work ethic to get to
look,
the NFL though. That's what I'm saying.
the work ethic is there. They've been producing this whole time. That's what I'm saying. Like
Right.
nothing changes.
But don't stop producing because if you stop, you lose the game film.
Yeah,
Then you could take a PR hit. That's all I'm saying. You could take a
yeah.
PR hit.
I
It
mean,
could cost you.
mm,
Because everybody, Archie Manning can still get drafted first round, but everybody else not
yeah,
like are not Archie Manning though.
yeah. And that's what I'm trying to get you to understand
Like
too.
Ray Ray,
Like,
Archie, like Arch Manning and Ray Ray. If Ray Ray do that, it could be a whole nother situation for him versus Arch Manning. That's
but
all I'm
this,
saying. You got to be able to
like,
understand that awareness. If I
like,
do this, it's probably going to affect me different than if Peel do it. It
yeah.
may
But
work for Peel, but it may not work for me.
and that's why I want you to understand also, like that brotherhood, playing sports or just being around people. It might not even be your uh what God had intended for you, but you standing on it. You stand on it. That's what I love about these younger folks. They stand on it. Oh, you hold people accountable. You practice bad business, we gonna put you on front street, and you can't escape it. That's what I love about this generation here. They gonna make you. They gonna hold you accountable. Ain't no more. Oh, we on all that broken promises stuff. No, boy, they gonna put you on TikTok, Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook, all in one click to show you're bad for business. This school right here, oh no, no, you gonna see it. But I get what you're saying though. But
It's a cost. I'm just saying. I'm not saying you can stand on it.
hey,
That's fine, but you got
yeah,
to understand the cost. You can't do it without
yeah,
thinking that nothing gonna come with it. That's all I'm saying.
yeah. But that's what I'm saying. That's the. I would rather get my wings clipped.
Okay.
I would rather get my wings clipped before I just do wrong to people, and I can't do nothing.
Cause what if you do that and the team dismiss you? Then what?
You can't dismiss.
Yeah, they can.
I
They
don't think
can
they do
dismiss
is
you.
just take me off the roster.
No, they can
You can't.
dismiss
You
you from the
you can't.
team.
You
Yes.
can't. No, you can't.
Yes, they can.
No,
Yes.
dismiss you is
Okay.
when you do something, or you just no, when you do something that's unethical. You
But they can
uh
also have other reasons in the contract that we don't even know about. They can dismiss you.
yeah,
It's been players that's been getting dismissed from teams, but you remember what happened
yeah.
to Josh Howard with the Mavericks? You remember that?
No, Josh Howard was smoking weed.
But now he said some stuff in the national anthem. He was talking crazy on the national
Yeah.
anthem too.
No, but it
He,
started with the weed. It
yeah,
was a trickle down effect.
yeah. But they can
Like
they can let you go for stuff you say on social media too. They can. It can happen.
like
It can,
it's
and it's
one
totally illegal too.
like like say like I remember we read it back in school. Hey, alcohol was illegal, abolished, multiple, whatever.
Yeah.
Same thing is about to happen with weed. It was illegal. Well, it was abolished. It's illegal. And now certain states were like, "Hey, man, it happened. It
But how
happened."
many people can be respectful with weed, but they're not going to work high?
Mm.
Just because it's legal doesn't mean you're gonna do right. Why? That's the thing.
Yeah, but you know that's the price you have to pay. Everybody ain't the same. Some people
Right.
need it. Some people don't. So hey, it's no
Why do
judgment
you?
over.
I'm not no judgment either. I'm saying, why do you
Yeah,
need it? I mean, do you
like
really need it?
hey, that's their vice. You know what I'm saying? That's
Yeah.
it's like I put it like this: you own a company, you own a tech company, right?
Mm-hmm. Right.
The person that did all this work, he might smoke a little weed. I'm talking about this is your main guy. Are you gonna say no? I think you probably shouldn't do that.
There's the
But
thing. Long as he don't come to work, he keep that in his personal life. No problem with it.
no,
But if he come on company grounds high, or he out there on the sitting there smoking joints outside on the concrete,
that's
a
different.
sidewalk,
That's
no.
different.
But I'm saying people gonna do that though. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Yeah,
You know this, and I know this.
yeah, they gonna do
Somebody always gonna try to bend the rules. Once you
it.
give a little bit of
Yeah,
a
yeah,
crack,
yeah. You give it a
they
little
gonna
bit.
try to come through
they
it. You know how the game
definitely
go. I
gonna
don't know
do
why
it.
we seeing why you seeing trying why you trying to skate through it. You know what
Hey,
I'm saying? You know the
man.
game go. You know how the game
Hey,
go.
I know
But
it.
there's a verse in the Bible that Paul says. He said there are things that are lawful, but that don't mean it's expedient for me.
Yeah.
And that's pretty much when I read that when I was younger, it made total sense. Just because it's legal and I can get it, that don't mean it's good for me. But that's
Hmm.
just how I think. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I'd rather be sober because, like I say, when something about being sober and clear,
Hmm.
I never wanted to lose control of who I was or action under the influence. And then when you come back to being sober, you what did I do? You know what I'm saying? I didn't want to be like that. Like
Yeah.
working at the hospital when I was younger, seeing a lot of people like that. You know, you wig out or do something, and then when you come down off of it, now you got to deal with the consequences. You know what I'm saying? And they kind of really kind of made me not do it. You know what I'm saying?
And I totally agree. And
But I'm not knocking nobody. Though. I'm just saying
yeah.
understand the price that you. This is like would you to have a card. You can't be a concealed you can't carry a weapon concealed. You can't get a permit if you get a weed card. You can't get a concealed carry permit. They tell you that when you first do it. Like do you got a weed card? Oh no, you can't get no concealed carry permit.
Mhm.
It's a wrap.
But
You gotta
the
pick one.
but also you have to know your state laws too.
Yeah,
Like
that's
you can,
true.
I mean, you can carry all
No, but
day.
not with a permit. Oh, hey, I ain't doing that.
What you
You
mean?
can.
You no, you
All
can
right.
get
Okay.
like you can carry all day,
Okay.
every day. It doesn't have to
Okay.
be concealed. That's
Okay.
it's like a catch
All right.
22 to it.
Okay.
I'm just saying.
You gonna catch 22 bullets. That's what the catch.
No,
You gonna mess around and catch
no,
22 bullets.
it's a
You gonna
catch
mess around and catch
22.
22 bullets, man.
Like damn, I just spent $200 or $300, and you really just can carry it anyway. I just
I'd
carry
rather
it.
have it. I'd rather have it than not have it.
Yeah, that's what I'm
It really
saying.
don't
It's like
cost. It really don't cost $200 or $300 either.
I
But
mean,
yeah,
once you get done with the classes, because you have to be trained for all that
nah,
stuff.
about 150. No more than
Yeah,
200. About
that's
150.
what I'm saying. About 200 too.
I'd rather have it, man, than not
Because
have it.
when you get done paying for
Um,
it, when you get done paying for your holster, your bullets and clips and shit, you gonna need. You gonna be paying.
nah,
Like
I'd rather.
I'm not promoting like bad choices, bad things.
No, no, no,
But
no. I'm saying like just like we was talking about Arch Manning.
mm,
I understand um, that I don't have the same privileges as everybody else do. I have to be smart about how I do stuff. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, like
And you can say open carry. People can say yeah, open carry. That's your choice. But
yeah,
I'm saying that across the board, that ain't for everybody. Ain't gonna get the same kind of what do I kind of say? The
the,
same kind of treatment with open
yeah,
carry without a
yeah.
permit. You know what I'm saying? You take that chance. You take the chance. I get it.
No,
I didn't want to take that chance. You know what I'm saying? I
Arkansas
didn't want to
passed
take that
that
chance.
law. Like it's
But it
basically
still
over.
don't. But sometimes the law it still has to be enforced,
It,
and
you, but
sometimes it can be forced after something crazy happened, right?
yeah, that
So
and that is true. Like, but
so that's the thing, you know.
like if you coming from Arkansas traveling to freaking Minnesota, the carry like it's different. It's different.
What I'm saying is, if you're on Pike Street or whatever,
Yeah,
and you open carrying, I don't know.
yeah.
I'm saying that probably ain't a good idea. You know what I'm saying?
No, but they can't take your gun. They can't give you no ticket either.
What I'm saying is, some more crazy thing can happen in that, and then
Mhm.
now you got to defend that in court if you even allowed to do it. You know what I'm saying?
No,
So,
that was said. Like it's the laws that just passed.
hmm
I'm telling you, the laws that passed
okay.
this past year or two, man. Yes, it's best to get an open carry or a concealed carry license. That's all. That's the only thing it means is you conceal it.
No, but in the system, when they pull you over, they know you can seal too,
Yeah,
and they'll
right.
ask you. They'll ask you, do you have your gun on you? So things are already kind of
It's already in place, but like,
things are understanding, but no understanding,
yeah,
and it's just a gun there. It's like people get on edge and things
yeah,
can
yeah.
happen
You
just
have,
like
hey
that. And
man,
that's what I'm trying to prevent. That's it. That's
man,
all I'm saying. You know what I'm
bro.
saying? Because dead man can't talk, and you can't hit the reset button. You know what I'm saying? That's
yeah,
all I'm saying.
yeah, hey,
Now,
but
if you Hulk Hogan and Greenbrier, you probably can open carry. You probably won't have no issues.
yeah,
But when you live in the trenches and stuff like that, you
yeah.
know what
My,
I'm saying?
I say my,
Open carry, it's a little different. The rules are a little different. You know what
yeah. As a person, hey, if you look like
I'm
me, I'm gonna tell you.
saying?
You might want to get your
I'm just,
concealed carry.
that's all I'm saying. You know what I'm
Get
saying?
your concealed.
Awareness. I'm saying my awareness tells
Yeah.
me I need to get it. You know what I'm
Hey,
saying?
my awareness tell me, hey, you gotta keep your concealed license and renew it when it's time.
Oh yeah, I just had to renew mine. Yeah, I just had to renew
Yeah,
mine.
cause just
Yeah.
how I look, like everybody be like, damn, you look mean in my word, and can be sometimes, but I
I
know,
just don't want to take that chance, man.
yeah, I that's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. I'm not gonna take the chance, but it's people that look exactly like me.
I was just saying, if you get the weed card, they ask you, do you have on the
Mhm,
application, do you have your medical marijuana card?
mhm.
And if you do, you can't get your they'll tell you can't get your permit. Like you
Yeah,
can't even
yeah, yeah,
apply
yeah,
for it.
yeah, cause
So
you're
you
on
have to
the
make that choice. You know what I'm saying? Do you want
yeah, it's on
a
the
weed
yeah,
card or do you want to carry?
yeah,
At
it's
least start
cause
going to the range now. It cooled off. I got to start going back out to the gun range too.
yeah.
So
You
making
know,
some
that's
videos
that's
out
just
there.
the concealed part. But anybody can you can always carry a gun in the state of
Yeah,
Arkansas.
you can. Do
Yeah.
whatever you want to do. You just gotta take what
Just
come
don't
with it. That's my whole motto.
yeah,
You gotta take what come with it, man.
just don't feel like it's a gun in the car. Yes it is.
Yeah.
Where's it at? It's up on the seat. Oh, well, it's in the glove compartment. It's concealed. But you know, I don't know. But
It's just an electrical
we
shield.
off topic, man. We supposed to be talking about sports, not hunt.
Yeah, work
Or what?
ethic and
Well, you
talent though.
know,
What you think work? What you think work ethic or talent though, man? What you think,
yeah,
man?
but it's part of sports because you know they hunting shit. Excuse my language.
Yeah.
They hunting shit because it's about to come up next 2 months.
But work ethic, man. What you think?
Oh,
You
what?
think a lot of people in this generation lack the work ethic? Is kind of lacking right now
Uh,
because you
yeah.
don't see too many handymen like you used to. You don't see too many of those floating around. You really don't see a lot of smaller black-owned businesses. I know you like people be on Facebook studying for the book, but it ain't a lot of them like that. Like people coming out like saying, you know what I'm saying? Um,
They have a work ethic, but I think it's not the traditional work ethic that we
so if
accustomed.
it's not, what is it? It's different kinds of work ethic.
Yeah, I mean that's what I'm
I
saying.
thought
It's
you
not
even have it or you don't. I thought you have it or you don't.
they have it, but it's just not what it's just not
So you
traditional.
said they
Like
got like a 10% work ethic. That what you
no,
say?
they have the work ethic, but it's just not like traditional stuff that we are accustomed to. Like you go to work 9 to 5, whoop to whoop. They like, man, if I put all this effort in making everybody else money, why could I not put all this effort and make myself that money?
And the question is, do you
So
have the skill to get to
yeah,
that point where you're making enough money? Because I think some people don't understand the phases of business. They
yeah,
just think I'm gonna start a business. They don't understand the starting phase.
yeah. But
They say 5 years. It take you 5 years to get to the point where you're making a profit. You know what I'm saying? That kind of stuff.
man,
Scaling up. Like, what do you think? Like, how much do you think, as a person that do lawn care, how much do you think it'd take to run your business if you had a staff of like 5 people and you was
if
managing them? How
if
much you think it'd take, payroll wise and stuff like that?
uh, payroll wise,
See, people don't
uh,
think about that kind of. They just think I'm gonna
no,
just do it by myself forever. You don't know what
no,
your
no,
health, what's in the future for your health. I'm just saying in
yeah,
general. I'm not saying you. I'm
yeah.
saying in general. You know
In
what I'm saying?
general, like me and my son work together.
Right.
I depending on the season. I work a regular job, right?
Right, for sure.
When I get off work and it's time to load up and go through whatever, I tell them you depending on how good you do it and go through whatever, how fast we gonna get done with this stuff. And I tell them you want to make $25 an hour or you want to make $10 an hour. That's all it takes.
But that's what your son though. We talking about like if you wanted to go to the next level and you
Yeah.
wanted to scale up and you had to hire like 5 adults, how much do
Mhm.
you think it
Which
will
which
cost you?
which one you want to make? $25 an hour or
I'm
ten
saying
dollars?
even if they work all things equal, they worked hard
Okay.
and they got it done. How much do you think it'll take to run your business? Operating costs it'll take to run a business of 5 people. See, people don't think about this kind of stuff. They be picking
Uh,
businesses to where you have to have a team or it's not gonna work.
it- and I
That's
get
what
what
I'm
you saying.
saying.
I
People
get
say
what.
these kids are saying, why do I have to work for somebody else? Sometimes you have to
Yes.
get to the point to make the money to where you can start a business where you can fund it with what you're
Yes.
making at the job. But
What?
when you're
What?
working at Walmart, Amazon, these places like that, they're not paying you to do these. They're paying you to come back to work and work for them. So
Yes.
you have to develop a strategy. You know what I'm saying? That come with
And
awareness.
and I understand. Like I know what you're saying. Like it's the main part is we'll do whatever,
Yeah.
and that's when you got to really pay attention to the politics and all that stuff. Like it doesn't matter to certain people, but you have to pay attention to it. Like, look, I remember when I was making $7.50 an hour,
Yes.
and
100%. I was.
people was coming in making damn near $1.25 more than me.
Mm-hmm.
But I already had that hustler's mentality. Like, no, I'm going to offset it, make this money make sense. And what I would tell you, hey, if I'm gonna pay you, and not if, when I pay you, you either want it the same day or you want to wait 2 weeks. And when I say it's business never personal, sometimes I feel a certain type of way because yeah, at the same time, everybody got a family to feed.
Right. Right.
Like I'm just doing it for me, my son, and probably like two or three more cousins if they want to join. It's not a necessity. It's not.
What I'm saying is there are kids out here who
Mhm.
say they want to start a business. They have these the grander things of what a business is, but they don't understand the steps to get there. You see what I'm saying? That's all I'm
And
saying. Like what you're saying with the kids, I know what you're saying. I don't want to work a 9 to 5. I want to have my own business, but they don't understand the structure and what it takes to actually have
man,
a business that's
man, that
running. You
shit
know
a
what I'm
lot
saying?
of work, bro.
Yes.
That
Yeah,
shit a
that's what
lot
I'm
of
trying to
work.
say.
I swear
Yes.
that
Yeah.
hey, that shit
It
is a lot of
is.
work. But
Yeah.
and when I say it's a lot of work, it's like the groundwork is even more. The
Mm-hmm.
groundwork is what
Mm-hmm.
builds it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, we talk offline and stuff like that, but
Yeah.
the same way, like I try to tell these youngsters too. Like, well, I don't try to tell them nothing. I talk to the ones that want to talk to me
Right.
because I
For
can't.
sure. You can't reach everybody. Some people just ain't gonna want to
Yeah,
hear you, man. It's just how the
they
game go.
don't.
I get it.
They don't. I was like, boy, I holler at me at 10 years.
Yeah. 100%.
Yeah, and that's what I was saying earlier. Like, I was the one that always got stuck with the old school people. So the jewels that they gave me, yeah, I might not learn uh the business or whatever. It's not that I didn't know the business. It was already put there in front of me. I just didn't like it didn't click then. It's like, oh, that's what son was telling me. Oh, that's what Mike was telling me. Oh, that's what such and such was telling me. And then man, that stuff it it be feeling good when you see like, okay, you can see what they learn something and they not implicating.
Execute.
Yeah, exactly
They
what
can
they learn.
execute. Yeah.
Exactly what they learn. Like, oh, son learned something. Okay,
Yeah.
yeah. I know this is sports talk, but even in
No,
sports,
that's why I was trying to incorporate this into life because a lot of people you be hearing dudes saying they will probably talk maybe tomorrow or something, but dude, I need to find a video. People say they don't want to work 9 to 5,
yeah.
but when you find the right job, man, all that
hmm
because I used to do that too when I worked at Walmart. Man, I can't stand it. When you get into the right career field, like a career field job,
Man,
man, it seemed unreal. You like
yeah,
this can't be real. This is like a
yeah,
dream, man. You know what I'm saying? That's kind of what I feel sometimes
no,
working doing what I'm doing now. It's like no manual labor. All
yeah.
men, it's mostly mental. You know what I'm saying?
That's it.
And
That's
yeah,
it. Man, I'm glad you said that. It's just mental,
yeah.
man. And
And
I
they pay
want
you more. It's like the more the mental the job is, the more they pay you.
like I have one of the greatest jobs. I can't say where I work at,
Oh,
but
for
I
sure.
have one. I have one of the greatest jobs, but it's so mental. I love it, and everybody else be like, you can't freak out about any and everything.
Mm-mm. I don't freak out about nothing almost. My
Yeah,
wife
it's
just be like,
like
"Man, you're a
man,
cyborg. I don't know
this
how you
is
don't do it."
this is. I
Yeah,
like
they
this.
told me at work. They're like, "Man, you working full time, you going to school full time." It's like, man, I don't even know how you got the bandwidth to do it, but you do it.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So
I,
I told her if I want to make more money, that's what I got to do, man. Got to go
I,
get it, man.
hey,
Ain't nobody gonna give it to me. I got to go get it.
I was off 10 days, right?
Yeah.
And it showed.
Mm-hmm.
It showed. Like, damn, boy, you do all this? I was like, yeah. I know I make it look easy, but that stuff ain't easy.
Yeah.
But
That's when you got a good work ethic. When you make stuff look easy, the other people think it's hard. You know
yeah,
what I'm saying?
man,
Yeah. You
it
know how
was
many
like,
people thought they looked at me making content and they was like, I can do
yeah,
that. They're like, wait a minute,
no, you can't. No,
I
you
don't know how you
can't.
do that. It's
I
like,
know
man,
it
how
ain't
you be
easy.
doing that? Boy,
Man,
yeah. So
yeah. Hey,
work
big
ethic,
up,
man.
big up the mic. You know what I'm saying?
Cause you can have the talent. You can. I've seen it. You can have the
Mhm.
talent, but if you don't got the work
Yeah.
ethic to execute it, though, you really can't use it. You're not gonna use as much of it.
Hey,
You
power
just
up,
be
Mike.
sitting on your talent. You just be
Power
sitting on
up,
your
Mike.
talent.
You
Oh
know, yeah, power up. Hey.
man. Well, when I get done with this education, man, it's gonna go up, man.
Yeah.
Really, I think when I do the masters, when I start grad school next spring, I'll
Mm.
probably have a little more time because I won't be going to school in the daytime. So
Mm-hmm.
it's gonna help out.
Yeah.
Like I said, if y'all subscribe
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
subscribe to us, we can invest back into the channel and get a studio somewhere. Then we can
Hey,
just
tell them
you
quit
gotta
being scared.
subscribe though.
Hey,
Subscribe, man. Go to YouTube and subscribe, man.
hey, y'all quit being scared. Go ahead, hit the like button,
Yeah,
subscribe button, hit the
man,
notification buttons. All that.
man.
Y'all playing, man.
Yeah. Yeah, y'all, we finna get ready to get up out this thing, man. Close out this thing, man. So subscribe. Let's build a community. CTM TV, YouTube, CTM TV, CTM TV LR, Twitter, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook. Follow us, subscribe, help us
Yeah.
grow. Let's build a community. And we are signing out.
Whoa, 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 whoa,
What
whoa,
you about
whoa,
to
whoa.
say?
Yo.
What you
And
about to say?
y'all know us. y'all should be hitting the like button and subscribing anyway.
Maybe that's probably why they're not hitting it because they
Yeah,
know
oh,
it's not.
oh, goddamn. Oh, damn. Oh,
All
man. Damn.
right, y'all. We signing out.